everybody know what a mirroring technique is?
Mirror cognitive personality.
It's not when you get up and comb your hair. No, it's not.
Adapting to the style of the phraseology of the candidate or the prospect you're dealing with.
Absolutely, you absolutely know how to mirror people.
And I was thinking, Jen,
I know, Now, what you're doing when you're mirroring, if you go into a customer and you're sitting about, and that person is like this, they used to say that this showed what? Not anymore. Not anymore. It's been proven that people like to do this. They do like to cross their arms. It's not a signal that they're holding back. So we sit back and we see, that person doesn't like what I'm saying, and we start getting off and right and left field, and it's not true. But what you want to see and what you want to hear when you're on the phones with people is a shift in emotions. And you do that basically by mirroring. So if they're talking softly, you need to talk softly. It's tough for a New Yorker to do that, by the way, because talking slow and soft is not in my repertoire. Okay, I try it best, but it doesn't usually work. But the objective is you speak slowly, and you imitate and mirroring what they're doing. I find myself, if I talk to somebody from Texas, all of a sudden I talk like I'm this. And I don't know where I got off the bus in Texas, but this accent is coming from Austin, it's going from San Antonio, and all of a sudden I got this major accent. You find yourself mirroring
What does that do?
It makes them feel comfortable. Yeah. And what you're trying to do is make them feel comfortable so they open up.
I had that experience with Alonzo Mourning. I just arrived off the boat with a French-English accent, and he was very uncomfortable. And the next thing I knew, the second time I met with him, I started, Not that I know the terminology, I didn't even know who the man was, but I noticed that all of a sudden he was starting to relax.
That's right.
You wore stilts.
Sorry?
You wore stilts.
You wore stilts for the second time.
Yeah.
But it's exactly the way it is. When you walk into somebody and you speak with somebody and they're uptight about who you are. A lot of times we have this misconceptions about individuals. We have a first-time impression and we make decisions on that. And this guy is so aggressive and so loud and I can't stand him. And then the second time around, all of a sudden, you learn a little more about that individual and you love the personality. But the only way you get there is that comfort level, establishing the comfort level, making the person feel comfortable in your realm, around your environment. And you do that and you find yourself mirroring. If you're sitting across the desk with somebody and they're sitting back, you sit back. If they're sitting forward, you sit forward. If they're talking soft, you talk soft. If they're talking fast, you talk fast. And it's not making fun of them. It's basically allowing them to understand what you're doing because they live within an environment. We're going to go into personalities in a little bit, which are really intriguing, of how to identify personalities in individuals and how to actually present to personalities so they understand how you're presenting. There are different types of personalities, as we know we've dealt with. There are narcissists, there are C-level, high dominant individuals, there are nice storytellers out there, there are people who hide in the corners, the gatekeepers, there are all different personalities out there. If we attack them the same way, each time, we're going to fail 3 out of 4 times. Because the 3 times, that's not that personality they can absorb. So you have to be able to think about who that individual is. And when we talk about personalities, we're going to use something called the DISC system. Anybody familiar with DISC? DISC is a behavioral system that, unlike other assessment tools, allows you to learn how to sell people with personality traits. All the other assessments tell you what you're all about, or the people who work for you what it's all about. What DISC does is actually show you how to speak to other people who are those personalities. And how great would it be if you were able to present to an individual your product the way he wants to or she wants to hear it.